Thank you for giving me this chance to talk. And as the last speaker before lunch, I'm going to show you something brief and interesting. So, like many kids, I was obsessed with collecting trash. And anything like accessory and packaging and stationery were welcome to my collection. Plus, I love making handbags, which seems quite childish now. And the collection gave me both materials and ideas. But waste was created so fast that my collection soon began to fill up the desk drawers and even pile up on the tables. And not long would I find all my treasured wealth all thrown away by my mom, who said, "We shall not let our house become a waste yard. Dump what should be dumped." I got really pissed and frustrated because to me, they were never waste. I did see more possibilities in them. And that habit survived through the past years with a growing concern about resources rather than being a merely childish hobby or something like that. And the plastic bags I have are almost enough for the rest of my life. And I'd like to show you this. It's a plastic bag that's folded in a triangle, easy to operate and to take with. I learned it from my grandma. The senior women in China have incredible wisdom to utilize resources. And as a design student, my collection also helped me with my work, while my fellow students spent a sum of money on purchasing materials. One day, it came to me that millions of families are dumping numerous resources around the country and getting our cities surrounded by waste. Obviously, we don't solve this problem by training handcraft experts, and so I decided to do something. In high school, I was in the Rules and Truth group. Together, we organized paper reuse and recycle system that covered classrooms and offices. Later, I came to Green Road Association in Tongji University. Also starting with paper, we then expanded the range to work clothes and electric waste and to water plastic bottles early this year. What we want to do is to provide students a better way to deal with what they consider to be waste and raise their awareness. Through those practices, I realized the significance of public consciousness in solving the issue of plastic waste. And such consciousness recently is being strongly promoted by the huge social network here in China. With its rapid development in a few years, normal people with joint interests are getting spontaneously and from communities. WeChat group is one of the most typical forms. I've been in a 500 people WeChat group where the organizer enlists experts of environmental issues to give free lectures every week. And plastic is among the most concerned subjects. Also, I'm involved in a voluntary working team where people fundraise themselves to measure the plastic bags around the country and reveal those unqualified. At the same time, they help to reduce the use of disposable plastic items. Although most of the time I don't tend to talk, just quietly learning from their experience and innovative solutions. In some occasions, I jump out to say a few words like today. It is absolutely amazing to see people talking about using stainless straws, bamboo baskets, and challenge themselves to use no plastic bag for 100 days. They might not be the best way, but as consumers, people want to make a difference. We all know that the circumstances in China is severe, and the recycle system is still waiting to be seen. But individuals are eager to learn more and act more. Actually, they form a bottom-up revolution, which I believe is the soil for improved technology and management to sprout and grow. So back to Green Road. About 2 months ago, we learned from the plastic disclosure project from DEC, and we started a research on the plastic bags used in the canteens on campus. Every day, over 3,000 plastic bags are used by those who eat in the canteen. We talk to the waste pickers on the streets, and we talk to professors, and we learn about the life cycle assessment. and a lot of problems have we met, which reminds me of a popular comment among young people in China. You know that there are some students who have fun throughout the semester and struggle before exams. This was originally used to describe how they feel. It's like taking a gentle and soothing foot bath, and afterwards, drink your own foot bath water. This is exactly how we feel when confronted with the problem of plastic waste, right? It's a controversial problem that has been left over through generations. We enjoy the convenience of plastic, regardless of its long-term effects, and eventually, it came to the point where we must solve it. It is tough, but we have all the experts in various areas, and the powerful civilians, and the fantastic students across the country, as we have in Rainbow Association. Thank you, and cheers.